What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Keisha Chavis is the estranged wife of Joe Smith, who absolutely has no respect for the man. And they were married, I think, on a grand ceremony called Say Yes to the Dress. I think he's definitely regretting that now. But for people who don't really know, she was an adult actress before, okay? Adult actress getting literally pounded out on tape, all right? So now with that being the case, she posted a clip of him and her arguing about her OnlyFans. He found out that she's on OnlyFans. And basically, after having that OnlyFans account, he left her, all right? Now she's going on podcasts and pretty much destroying the guy, saying things, something like this.
I guess the first question is, where's
How
Joe?
are you guys doing?
Where's Joe?
He's pretty pissed off with me.
What you doing?
So he's been, I think he's at his sister's house. He's not talking to me right now. So, yeah.
Keisha, how long ago, obviously we saw in the video that Joe's saying he had no idea that you had this account. How long is the account, have you had the page?
I've had the page for at least over a year.
The disrespect that comes with it.
What disrespect?
It's on my Instagram and my LinkedIn, but that's what happens when you don't pay attention to your wife, period.
You're a just admit it. You're a you yourself out online, you yourself out in front of your family and your friends. You're a plain and simple. Just admit that you're a
And, you know, he has a friend that he's been entertaining, and she decided that, you know, she wants to really put a bigger, you know, wedge in our relationship. So she went digging around my page and was like, oh, do you know that she has this? And it blew up from that. And it's no secret, Joe's financial issues, you know, and I have always made a good life for myself, you know. Before I met Joe, I was living overseas in Europe, and I had established myself as a singer, you know, and I came back here, you know, thinking that with his persona and who he was, once we got together and I found out who he was, that it would only take off, you know, other things. But, you know, not everybody's hustle and drive are the same. And depression is a serious thing also. So, you know, I've been just like, you know, supporting and dealing and going through his trials and tribulations with him. I've started several businesses, you know, I've been doing a lot, like, and I just figured out, I have a home in Cape Verde I'm trying not to lose, and a roof over here we're trying to maintain that we almost got kicked out of. So I just kicked in the drive and did what I had to do, you know, and he won't do it. So I had to, and I'm sorry, you knew I was an adult video star when you met me.
Taking no accountability, blaming everything on him, lying, all right? But that is not all. In her adult acting career, she slept with multitudes of men, sometimes two at the same time. And then she wanted to know, or the person wanted to know, if those bodies count. I want you to hear what she says.
Body count seems to be the
No, my
topic.
body count is very low. Sorry.
Did you
I
count
don't
it?
consider, okay, my personal, I just talked to Joe about that about a little while ago when we were arguing. I was like, my personal body count is low. I don't consider work. It don't matter.
Oh, work
That's not
bodies
the
don't
same
count.
thing.
The
Work
52
bodies
titles
don't
don't
count.
count.
No.
So you count the other bodies, and then you count the two. It's two different bodies for one for Kiss.
No.
And the other one for
Keisha, me, the woman, you know what I'm saying? Like, her body count is low.
Okay.
So all of that thotting that she's been doing, it doesn't count. You hear that? Don't count. Because me, Keisha Chavis, the woman, is different from our porn star alias. Let me just say this. Assuming that I'm an actor, I'm playing the part of a role. I happen to kill somebody during the set on accident, on purpose. I go to the court and I say, Judge, I know why I'm here today, for murder. But I want you to know something. The person that killed the person is not me. That was my character, wasn't me. See, because O'Shea Duke Jackson didn't kill that person. Leroy Jefferson Johnson killed that person. So you got to put Leroy Jefferson Johnson, who's no longer here, in jail. What would the judge say? He would throw you underneath the jail. And the thing about it is this, man. Joe Smith is the next Will Smith. And he's with a woman that takes no accountability. He's with a woman who have no respect. It's different. If you're a woman that has no accountability, that's one thing, which is already bad. But no respect is another. And bruh, you laid up with this woman because she was a freak, okay? This woman got to you. She knew how to throw it back. She out here flirting with Cameron, okay? Doing all kind of disrespectful stuff. And you're okay with it because of what she will do in the bedroom for you. It's not uncommon to see black men do stuff like that, or any kind of man do stuff like that. That's what happens, just so y'all know. This is not uncommon. To see guys do this is not uncommon. I just want you to know that. It is not uncommon. And so here you are complaining about the disrespect, but the woman always been like that. And she made a great point. You knew who I was before you married me. No, you thought you was gonna change her, bro. That unaccountability, you supposed to get that stuff straightened out from the jump. Nip it in the bud. Get it out of there, all right? If she can't, get her out of there. But a lot of times I'm saying, there's a saying that goes around that you can't teach, an old something, new tricks. That goes from, men and women. And the reality is that this woman here that we're dealing with, this woman is a train wreck. She always going to cheat on somebody. She's always going to be disrespectful. And she's never going to see it your way. And she lives in a delusional world. You have guys who are in complete marriage to somebody like this. How can that person ever be wrong? It's always their fault. Your fault. It'll always be your fault. That woman went to TMZ and pretty much trashed this man. Talked about how broke he was. Talked about how he doesn't want to work hard. Talked about that man like a dog. Well, the question is, boo, how did he get you? Oh, he tricked me. No, because you were 40-something. What happened to all the guys before then? Oh, because you were doing adult films. Okay. You don't want to talk about that? Didn't nobody else want you? Okay. Nobody was worried about you like that? Okay, now we're lying, right? Now we're not telling the truth, right? Because we're not telling the truth. Now we are lying. Now we're being fake. Now we're being phony. That's right, family. We're being phony. We're not telling the truth. And that is exactly what is happening with some of these women out here in these relationships. I'm assuming that men can be the same way, but we're not talking about men today. We're talking about these women out here, like her. Imagine having to be in a relationship with a woman like that you demand respect from. And do you think you're gonna get it? And this is men's fault. Guys gotta stop looking at what a woman does in the bedroom and think because you can make her scream and holler, that means you're a man. Man, listen, it's a lot of women out there in these streets that can scream and holler in the bedroom and call you daddy and everything like that. And man, listen, man, they don't care nothing about your ass. They don't care nothing about you, bro. You need to understand that. Those women don't care nothing about your ass at all. They're not even thinking about you. You think, oh, she just tripping. All she needs is a D. She giving it up. And, she says sorry. Man, that woman don't respect you no matter what you slang in the bedroom, bro. You think you slanging and you think you singing and swinging when that woman don't have no respect for you, man, because you never made her do nothing. All you made her do was what she's been doing with everybody else. Joe Smith never attempted to make her respect him. Never. Because she ain't never respected nobody. Same thing with Jeannie Mai. So she came to him. All she had to do was be pretty, be freaky. And who knows what she may let you do with her in the bedroom. Who knows? We don't know. But I can guarantee you one thing. We have brothers out here who are suffering just like him. Been in a relationship for years, sleeping on the couch, not getting no women, not doing nothing. Terrible. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Pretty far, you just heard the bell. We're out.